The first frame.
And as
Judd
Rob
trumped
Walker
it right.
says, this match would grace any final. It's going to be a fascinating encounter and very difficult to pick a winner. Nice to be sitting next to the 7 times world champion and commentating on this one.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine one of these players winning this match 6-1, 6-2. You would think it's going to go pretty close. They're so well matched. But two absolute titans of the game. And the quarter-final. Incredible.
A long way off that attempted straight red. It's a sort of shot that tests your cue action early on, and just cued. You can see the backhand just coming out a little bit there, cued slightly across it. And that middle pocket's in an awkward spot there for his bridge hand. Needs to pull up or hit the green. Oh, that'll do. As long as you're on the balk line or this side of it. The brown's always available, and there's 3 available reds here. An early chance for Judd Trump.
5. 6.
Yeah, I always think matchups like this, between two of the best players, it's like a boxing match. And who can sort of land the first blow, as it were. Judd Trump's got a chance to do that here. Straight away playing for this red at the bottom of the bunch to bring more into play.
30.
2 ways of playing it. Screwing the cue ball back or playing with top of spin.
14.
Just finished a little awkward. If he can cue past the red, he should be okay, but he's pretty straight on the black, I think. There's a slight angle, and it's amazing how you can force the ball on these very fine cloths. You'll maybe see an indication of that here, because he's got to force this in to get out on the red, but he's just off straight and hampered slightly. We just made sure of the black, and this meant he left a slightly more difficult red, but he wasn't going to push the boat out there with being hampered slightly.
$22.
Beautiful angle to go into the pink here. That's finished absolutely beautifully.
27.
Yeah, that one split on the reds has given him a terrific chance now. Played that so well.
28.
And once again, this cloth looks to be playing beautifully. Even that
35.
white there, how it just kept on rolling. It's wonderful to play on. Well, even before they were recovered, they were playing beautifully. Sometimes you can get a new cloth on that doesn't react just the same, but not a problem here. See how he uses the rest with his right hand. It's amazing the number of
36.
left-handers that, when they use the rest, they switch hands. Mark Allen, Barry Hawkins, all do that.
$43. 44.
It was interesting to see backstage the routines the players go through. Judd had pretty much the best part of an hour on the practice table prior to the match starting. Mark Selby came in, literally just had 10 minutes or so. To see that positional shot has gone slightly astray. So yeah,
51.
different players have different pre-match routines. Were you a practicer, Dennis, before the match? I was sort of literally 5-10 minutes myself.
Yeah, that was it sometimes. Didn't bother. It's all changed nowadays. Good recovery pop there.
$52.
He's the wrong side of the yellow here. I don't know if he can get through to cut the brown in to get back up to the reds, but that was a great, I might say, a Judd Trump special here. Have a look at this cue ball. Wow. What a shot that was, by the way.
54. $55.
Well, it looks as if he is going to take this opening frame with one visit. When he ran out of position, I thought it could go on for quite a while, but not the case.
$62. 63.
Stunning start to this match from Judd Trump.
70.
Had that good hour in the practice table, and it's as if he's just walked off the practice table and just doing the same
70.
stuff here in the arena. It's very sharp.
Frame well and truly over.
78.
And every chance now to start this match with a century break. It's pretty good when he switches hands. But he looked up for this, Stephen, you know, as he was coming into the arena, the introductions.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, this is Judd just before he was getting in. He was like saying, "Come on, crowd, get involved."
86.
Great to see. I've never seen that before in a snooker match, but he does. He just loves playing to the crowd. He was telling us the other day in the studio that he chooses shots that he
87.
knows the crowd are going to love. Great entertainer.
Yeah, it's no disrespect to his opponent. He just loves to finish frames off with very exciting
94.
shots.
95.
What a start for Judd Trump.
100.
What a shame he doesn't get the clearance, but he got one opportunity and Mark Selby missed the long red, and then he sat down for, he made that century break. And just Nice little cannon on the yellow. Has left Judd slightly awkward, but you can just see enough of this red, as you can see there. And this is where his game is so good nowadays. He can match the best in the business, and he's up against one of the greatest tactical players the game's ever seen in Mark Selby. But Judd, you know, he's not that far behind nowadays. That's why he's winning so much. His all-round game is something special.
Yeah, I think it came to the fore in that World Final against John Higgins. He matched John Higgins
Touch and
in
go.
every department and then scored heavily when he got in. He was virtually unplayable in that final.
Don't know if the middle pocket on the right side of the table's in the way, just to come off two cushions and land on this one that's closest to the right corner pocket. Looks to be slightly in the way, so he's got to get pretty close to the middle pocket. It's not going to make it.
Fall. Nimis. Judd trump full.
But at least the angle's there, not to come right in behind it and land on it, but at least the angle's there to hit it. The only thing is, if he doesn't get it right, there's a red to the right of the bunch and pink that may be potable.
Judd. Okay.
Got a bit more pace this time, but you see, he's hit that side of it and he's left that red that I mentioned. So he was in a bit of a hole there. Right in the center of the pocket. And what a wonderful chance that lovely red into the middle pocket has given him.
5.
Yeah, he's got that air of superiority back when he won 5 tournaments, 6 tournaments. You can hear it in his interviews.
6.
He's just full of confidence. He believes he's the best player in the world. He loves being the target. He loves being the man that everyone wants to beat.
Just finished a bit straight on this. He'll have to, if
30.
he's dead straight, he'll have to screw back past the black. You see, it's not easy. He would hit the black if he screws back, so that's just a little awkward. Yeah, he managed to
14.
pop the red in the left side of the pocket and avoided canning the black. So one good shot here and he's got a wonderful opportunity. Didn't go into them with any pace. He didn't have to, but he's finished awkward.
21.
Awkward bridging, but he's got very little to do with the cue ball. And that's what can
Judd
happen
trump 21.
when you're striking down. He got a little bit of unwanted side. So, chance for Mark Selby to get going.
One.
So Mark Selby's first scoring chance in this match, and it's a decent one. 3 reds, you can see, definitely available. Nice clean table in terms of all the colours are available.
8.
So when your opponent's made a start like Judd has with century in the first frame, it's not imperative, but you want to show
No.
that you're going to take advantage of your scoring chances as well. It's a little bit clumsy with the cue ball there. It's just let
14.
it travel a good 3 or 4 inches further than he wanted. Don't see him missing this red, but it is missable now. He's travelled too far with the cue ball. And
15.
safely in, but was forced to go up for a bulk colour.
A bit unlucky there. He took the chance to open more up. This is a
18.
very thin snick that he's faced with. Bound to finish on a colour really, but it's all about the cut on the red here.
Well,
I said he's bound to finish on a colour. Look at the cannon on the yellow, what it's done. It's put him out of position. Once he knocked the red and he would have thought bound to be on a bulk colour, but not the case.
Mark Selby, 19. Well, Nimis, Mark Selby, 4.
He's got away with that because he had to swerve it slightly and he hit it far too thick. He's left a possible pot into the right corner, and there's a gap past the red and black to get back down the table. So well, I say there's a gap. It looks as if there is. He's a bit concerned that he's going to cannon the red to the left of the one he's looking at. I'm nearly certain if he gets the pot, he'll miss the cannon. Well, he thought he was going to miss the cannon, but have a look at the outcome here. To hit the red and then hit the other red and black and finish on it. What a result. That helps Stephen when you get a little run like that.
Yeah, didn't know much about what happened there, getting on the black. It was a decent pot on the red, and what happened afterwards was not played. Now it's given him a great chance to win this second frame.
9.
Still a little bit of movement from Mark Selby when he's on the shot, but not as much as it used to be. He's worked hard on that. Doesn't affect his game, but it just moves around just slightly. You can see his head there just moving a little bit. Something he's always done.
16. $17.
Follow through of 2 cushions, the red below the pink to left middle. He may play for
24.
the pink to the same pocket or to the right corner because the pink's not in its spot. So when it does go, there will be a red available to left corner of those 3.
$25.
It's quite high on this black. I mean, a cannon on the pink is the ideal situation here. Leave that red I was on about to left corner. In fact, he went the other side with loads of right hand side. I think the cannon in the pink was actually an easier
32.
shot. I think he played for the bottom one of the 3 here to the right corner pocket. Is he on it? It could be end of break, which is that's very disappointing really for Mark Selby. Goes in prime position. Cue ball in behind the yellow here is the place where he wants to put that cue ball.
Mark Selby, 32.
Hasn't quite managed it. So he'd be disappointed going back to his chair. There's a couple of chances in this frame. He's not finished it off yet.
Yeah, he decided against the shot that Stephen suggested. I thought it was the easier shot to play it with so much side there to get over for that one. He thought it was a better risk. But anyway, I was about to say I thought Mark was back in again. Now it might be worth taking a double on here because look where the blue's sitting. It's a free shot. If he doubles the red, might be able to cut it into the middle pocket. It's an acute angle, but the blue and the yellow are available. Yeah, he could cut it in.
1.
See, that shows you there how delicate that cut was. So he's got one easy red next to the pink. And he's going to need one of the difficult reds. That's a bit merry. A little bit pacey.
6.
Yeah, he's making hard work of this second frame. Mark Selby sealing it. And although Judd Trump would be disappointed to lose the frame, he won't be. There'll be no sort of intimidation from the way Mark's won the frame.
He's missed it.
Mark Selby, 6.
Yeah, this Judd will be quite, as I say, even if he loses the frame, we're quite pleased to see that Mark Selby's not been able to finish this frame off quickly.
Do you know, I think he can get both reds up the table, and he hasn't looked at the possibility of it. He's just played off them. There was a shot to screw in behind the black, and both reds would have gone up the table there. Although he's 36 ahead here, he's got to be careful. Mark needs one red and a black to leave Judd needing a snooker. That's not going to be easy. And this looks good. Oh. Fractions away from getting in behind the yellow. And had he have got in behind the yellow, just look at the table. He would have gone favourite for the frame if that white had a dropped in behind that yellow.
Yes, far from convincing start to this match from Mark Selby. If Judd can negotiate this mid-distance pot, he goes favourite for the frame. Just seemed to overhit it slightly for me.
Can take this on, but if he's going to miss the cannon on the 2 reds, he's got to play it with stun. A little bit aside to avoid that. And overcut it because he had so much side on it, not to cannon the 2 reds. All of a sudden, that terrific pot there has given Judd Trump a chance in this second frame. Although that red over the right side of the table is not ideally placed. But there's plenty of room to drop in behind that red to leave it for a couple
6.
of pockets. Being a left-hander, it's just the wrong side of the table, so he'd want to be dropping in behind it.
Seven.
That might only just go to the middle pocket, because into the corner, I think the black's blocking that, so he's got to be very precise with this. It's one of those a bit half and half.
12.
So this is a delicate little one into the middle pocket now, but he'll automatically finish on black or pink. A bit of a cutback though. Oh, it's right in the middle of the pocket.
13.
Yeah, this is a shot, isn't it? Nice position on the yellow. You fancy him to do it. An early psychological blow in this match to his opponent. Doesn't want to be straight on the yellow.
20.
I think he's okay.
Made that look very easy. That was a delicate positional shot, and it'll be a bit of a bloody blow to Mark Selby. Should have been one each,
25.
but he had a couple of chances.
$29. $34. 40.
Mark Selby
47.
has at least 3 chances.
Similar to the opening frame where Judd left the red up into this right corner. Bit of a free shot, would be on the black. The only red he could leave would be the one he's having a go at, but his very first shot he didn't get close to pushing the cue through in a straight line. Similar, isn't it? These are tough. They're a real test of your cue action.
Touch and ball.
Yeah, a decent cue ball on the baulk cushion. But for Mark Selby, I think he'd be disappointed that he didn't have the cue ball behind the yellow on the baulk cushion. Give Judd a chance to get back to baulk. Just knowing how good Mark Selby's tactical game is.
Well, he's got a chance here to pot this and get on the black. This would give his confidence a real boost if he can knock this in. Oh, that was close. But he's covered it. Give the pocket every chance there, the pace he played it at. Oh, can he say enough of the first one to... But even if he can, it's not a straightforward plant, this.
This could turn into a re-rack frame though, with that red over the corner pocket. Yeah. Unless he leaves a touch and ball, then Mark Selby can put the cue ball somewhere around the yellow pocket. That's obviously a safe area, but yeah, players already decided. No future in this frame.
You're pretty good, Stephen, aren't you, at calling re-racks? Is that part of being 7 times a world champion?
I'm the best re-rack predictor ever to come out of Scotland, Dennis.
Yeah, they were going nowhere there, so didn't take long for one to just look at the other.
Thank you, Judd. The third frame, Judd Trump to break.
Now, this would be an interesting little shot choice. He can play a safety shot off the left side of the bunch, back up to baulk, but he obviously got the containing safety shot, the red in the middle of the table, bringing the cue ball to the black cushion. And yeah, playing this shot. You just got to be wary sometimes that a red can go near that red corner pocket. It's not a good cue ball. He needs a bit of luck here, and he's not got it.
The early chance in this third frame for Judd Trump. Look at that white fizzing around the table there. He hardly hit that, and look at the action he got on it. It's so quick.
Four. Five.
Judd's already studying the pack there. That red at the back was available, a couple of shots time, he'd play for that. If not, put the blue, red, blue, and then into the pink, but he's got to be wary of plants into the corner pocket. That red is obviously available at the back.
10. Eleven.
Just picking these off nicely.
18. 19.
And this time, just make sure there's no plants on. Straight into the pink and open everything up. Plays that shot so well. Absolutely perfect. What a chance in this third frame.
25.
He's in control at the moment out there. Everything's working nicely. He's cueing so well.
It's power snooker, isn't it? It's intimidating snooker to play
32.
against.
$33. 40. 41.
Yeah, the moment Judd knows that his opponent has not started well tonight, so it's about stamping home your authority in the match, keeping him in his chair, keeping him under pressure.
48. 49.
'He's already made 49 centuries this season. He
56.
made 45 last season.
$57.
And no reason why he can't secure this third frame here. Just a few more pots away from clinching it.
$64.
Red and the blue would be enough.
$65.
Every chance now of
70.
making his second century. It's just that red that's near the cushion, towards the middle pocket.
71.
Switching hands here,
78.
Judd. Might have to move that red that's near the middle pocket. There's not enough room to just drop in
84.
behind it. It's a bit too close to the cushion for that.
85.
Might even be tempted to pot this and move the red
90.
from this shot. Right-handed as well. Now he's just played for the black, but
93.
he might have to leave a double on the red because he's a left-hander. It's the wrong side of the table for him. Oh, what a shame. He forced it over to try and cannon the red out.
93 and the
But
frame.
once again, he only needed that one chance. And Mark Selby, it's early days, but he hasn't won a frame. Judd Trump leads 3 frames.
Frame that you would think he badly needs in this match. 4-0 behind. Okay, he's not out of it, but you'd never fancy him to come back just with the level that his opponent's playing. 3-1 is still very much in it.
Well, he's looking at the possibility of taking this up into the right corner. Bit of a free shot, but it's a difficult one. Doesn't look too bad from there, but no, overdone it. It's worth the risk because he wasn't leaving anything. Wow, what a fluke. And he's on the brown, no reaction from Mark Selby, but what a fluke that was.
Five.
Can he negotiate this red and leave himself a nice angle in the black? No.
6.
Got the first part, but potted the red wide into the pocket, so lost control of the cue ball. It's end of break.
Just depends how he feels here. He could take the extra 7 points and play a safety shot. That's maybe what he's going to do. You never know, at the end of the frame, those 7 points might prove useful.
13. Judd Trump, 13.
That's another poor safety shot from Mark Selby. He's just not been at the races tonight in this match. That was not the best bit of cueing from Judd. He'd be disappointed, Judd. He knows the importance of, especially someone like Mark Selby, keeping them under pressure. Quite a lot of movement there through the ball.
He's bang under it, is Mark Selby. He just can't get going here.
One.
Well, he's got a lovely angle in the pink. Here to go directly into the reds. A little bit surprised he didn't play into the bunch there. Okay, he's got this red. There's another red to the left of the reds. That'll go to right corner. But that angle in the pink looked ideal. So it looks like it'll be green and into the pack. As I say, he can play for the loose one, but I don't think he will. The important here is hit the reds, don't hit the pink. Well, again, he's refused. Surprising shot choices.
11.
That's 2 or 3 shots from me.
And this is not as good an angle to go into the reds. As you can see, he's just off straight, so maybe he missed a trick there. Well, if that plants on, what a bonus that would be. Well, just looking at that plant, it's going to the right of the pocket as we look at it. So he'd have to hit the first red on the left side. Could be made, possibly. It's where you've got the reds close together. You can just squeeze it offline slightly. Well, that was asking a lot from an almost straight black. I know you can move the white around on these very lively cloths, but that was maybe asking just a bit too much. But he hasn't moved those 2 reds that he looked at previously. See, I think if he hits the first red onto them, it'll squeeze it towards the pocket. I wouldn't hit that one. I'll hit the one just to the left. I think if he takes that, yeah, maybe that might just squeeze it. It's a risky one. He's 3-0 up, he's 32-0 in front. Is he going to risk that plant? Well, he was just kidding us all along. And the red will go to the left of the bunch if he knocks this in. Yeah, no plant, but what
27.
shot he's pulled out there.
Yes, is why he's so intimidating to play against. He just keeps potting these incredible balls. Well, and then does that.
Judd, 27.
And cues right across it. And well, you can't believe how far he missed that red by. Look at this.
One.
That was a much better pot than maybe it looked on your screen. Wouldn't this just be like Mark Selby to find a break from somewhere? And say he's not been involved in this match at all.
6.
But as I say, it wouldn't surprise you if he found something to make a break here.
7.
Just got to be a little bit careful with this cannon. He doesn't want to catch the reds thin and let the white drift over towards the middle pocket. Got to get this just right. In fact, he's just held for that red because it wasn't a good pack to just slide off. He could have lost the cue ball there.
14.
I think this is the last available red.
$15.
Not good. Tried to develop a few more but didn't push the cue through. Not a good sign there.
Yeah, the second little kiss on the red stopped the path. The black is potable, but do you really want to take that risk at 3-0 down? As I said, desperate to win this frame to get into this match. Coming round to find the most awkward place to put that cue ball for Judd Trump.
Mark Selby, 15.
Straightforward safety shot here, but every chance he could send a red towards the left corner pocket. That's what he's looking at there.
Yeah, that was clever from Mark Selby, where he put the cue ball, because he knew that. You could see the shot that Judd would have. There's, as you say, there's a good chance of putting a red over that left corner. Almost forcing Judd to play this side of the table. Well, if Mark Selby wins the frame from here, the last 2 shots that Judd has played in this frame will not send him to the interval in a good frame of mind. Because, to be fair, he's butchered both of them. So if Mark can take advantage here, could be a little swing in this match.
Wow, what was that? That was a wide if ever seen one.
Yeah. That was, well, it was just a complete deceleration through the cue ball.
One.
Well, if Judd manages to get away with those 2 bad shots and still win the frame, he'll go into interval in a great frame of mind. This is a great shot. Very good. The cue ball into an area is going to give him the choice of pretty much 4 reds. That shot should seal the frame. It was that good.
5.
A very worrying time
12.
for Mark Selby, that has to be said. Okay, it's the first to 6,
30.
so 4-0 behind. Well, you always feel as long as your opponent needs 2 frames, you're in with a shout, but he's going to have to really up his game. I think he's just okay if that red next to the pink goes.
20.
It's been a very comfortable 4 frames for Judd Trump here, it has to be said.
Yeah, now the frame's secured. He'll probably have a bit of fun here with the cue ball.
28.
These last 2 reds in colours.
29. 35. 36. 43. 45. 48.
Top spin banana. Didn't quite get the cue ball to
52.
stop in time. Oh, he'd do well to pot the blue from there.
Judd Trump.
Well, what a performance in the first session from Judd Trump. And what a poor performance from Mark
175.
Selby.
Frame, Judd Trump.
4-0 at the interval.
Or will the mid-session interval make a difference? Mark Selby will be hoping it does, because it's been all Judd Trump.
Thank you.
It's a must-win frame. 5-1. You could almost forget about it.
Yeah, it's a big frame for Judd Trump as well. Because you're 4-0 ahead, you want to keep that momentum going. Aggressive safety shot. Thick contact on the bunch to open them up. You need to get a good cue ball when you play that shot. And he has done. I think he's got the cover on both reds over either corner pocket.
There is a path back down the table, the one to the left of the pink. He can play off the left side as a wee look at it, and he'll miss the red that's closest to the left corner pocket. Should be okay with this. Let's open the reds even further. Is there a path back? It's close to the pocket. That was worth a risk. He felt that he could maybe take that pot on, and he did find the gap with the aid of a little flick off one of the reds.
Very good cue ball. He's already played a couple of really good safety shots in this frame. All parts of his game were missing in the first 4 frames, Mark Selby, which is very unusual, considering how he's played this week, actually.
Well, he's getting a bit of a run of the ball, isn't he, Judd? He just held his hand up there, but won't make Mark Selby feel any better. Once he mishit that, he could have put him right in amongst them. Not the best there, and this is a chance for Mark Selby.
One.
I'd like to somehow get on the red that's closest to the left corner pocket below the black. Okay, let's put the cue ball into an area to give him a choice of reds. If he was short, it'd be in another one.
Five.
got to start scoring. Mark knows that. He's going to get back into this match. He's got to find some way of putting pressure on his opponent.
Twelve. $13. 20. 21. 28. 29. 36.
So already
37.
Selby's highest break of the match so far. Little shake of the head there. He's just finished slightly awkwardly on this black, just off straight, but you can see the wrong angle. Cue ball going towards the left corner pocket instead of up the table. So he's got to hit this well. Lots of right hand side. It was beautifully struck. Does
44.
play screw shots as well, if not better than anyone in the game, I think. Really gets tremendous action on the cue ball. And watch the cue ball here accelerate. And then the side sends the cue ball up the table. Beautiful shot.
Just needs one good shot here to get himself back into prime position.
Thank you. 45.
Played perfectly. I say it played perfectly. So he got a bit of an angle on the black here. Not a lot. Those two reds may go to the middle pocket. The two between the pink and black. He can't do a great deal from this angle. Oh, he did manage to avoid canning that red. That was so important there. But once again, he struck that beautifully.
52. $53.
Is that interval going to change things? Because he's come out here, different player.
$59. 60.
So this black will put him 67 ahead. So one more red needed.
Mark
Missed the
Selby,
black.
60.
I wonder if Judd is going to be tempted by the double here. This would be some time to make a clearance.
Well, he might as well take the double on because Judd was in his seat. He thought the frame was over, as did everybody in the Barbican watching here. But
One.
in a couple of shots' time, he could have a chance. Got a good angle on the black here. Now those two reds might not be available, but he can get a good angle on, well, you'd think blue or pink. Let off.
Judd trap.
Big
8.
let off for Mark Selby there. He'll be disappointed with that, that's for certain. What a chance he had to potentially pinch this frame.
Maybe a little bit of frustration from Judd there, taking this red on. Missing that last red in the left middle. Wow. What is going on here? First glance, he's not done any damage, but its damage is.
How hard did he hit this? I know he had to get the white out of there, but took his eye off the pot completely there. But as you said, Stephen, he hasn't left anything easy, so it's a thin snick this that Judd's looking at. You can see he wants to take the cut on, but he's going to wait. What, has he played the double? He may have played the double, you know.
1.
That's a wonderful piece of thinking there, because he's got the snooker if the red doesn't go in.
Yeah, cheeky little shot this, wasn't it? Very nice.
Green ball. 4.
Yeah, choice of both of these reds. The only thing with this one down the cushion, you can't get the cue ball away from the cushion, so very difficult for the next colour to get on the next red.
Judd trump 4.
Just needs one red and green or above to leave Judd leading snookers. That was close. No damage done though. Wonderful shot, but there's a couple of cushions escaped just to nestle on the 2 reds that are the left side of the table, and let's see if Mark can pull this off. If anyone can, he can. He's an amazing knowledge of the angles. That's why I call him Satnav Selby.
So unlike Mark Selby. Make contact with the yellow there. Judd Trump cannot complain about the run of the balls he's getting. Virtually the full table between cue ball and object ball here. Such a difficult safety shot this, to get the right contact on the object ball. That's brilliant. Okay, the cue ball has not reached the baulk cushion, but that was a brilliant shot. And again, he could have left something simpler than this.
One.
So it looks like Mark Selby is going to win his first frame of the evening. It's not been convincing. He was in early in the frame.
4.
That break of 60, but didn't win it in one visit. But he'll feel that he's, at the very least, back in this match. As long as Judd needs 2 frames for victory, Mark will feel that
10.
he's still right in it.
11.
Doesn't matter about the pink.
Mark Selby, 11.
As Stephen
And
suggested, it was the earlier break of 60 that paved the way to give Mark Selby his first frame. Smiles all around, but he still trails by 4 frames to 1.
Mark Selby to break.
It's one of the most aggravating things with the game of snooker. When you play a safety shot and the white comes down and hits a ball colour, it really annoys you. Let's just put the green totally out of commission now. Is he going to be tempted here? There is a pot into the left corner. He looked at the gap, but the red that's near the cushion is in the way, so I think he's going to refuse this. He doesn't like to refuse any sort of chance. Judd Trump. Now he's looking at the potential plant. Well, he's back looking at that plant, but can he see enough of the red to send on to the plant? Well, let's see. It looks as if it's just slightly going to the right corner. Just the safety by the looks of things. Well, it's safe in there, isn't it?
1.
It's pretty safe in that pocket, and he picked it out well. I mean, it squeezed. It wasn't directly in line for the pocket. He made that happen. And all of a sudden, with that wonderful plant that he picked out there, he's given himself a great chance.
Four.
Oh, Judd. Judd, that is very, very careless to finish wrong side of the blue from there.
Yeah, because if he rolls the blue in, there's a red that'll go in the left corner pocket, but where's the colour going to come from? So that a couple of inches has made a vast difference here to this chance. See, he's looking at the red now, but the black not available into the right corner, the pink tied up. You know, if he had been on the right side of the blue, he pots it, he gets the red away, this to the right of the black, and the frame was there for the taking. He's made it very awkward for himself. Oh, how's his luck? Once he flicked the yellow, I don't think he's on anything at first glance. The only possible pot is the one up past the yellow, I think. I think the rest are all covering each other. Yeah. This would be some recovery pot. Well, they don't come any better than that.
Well, another just slight grimace. Yeah, he's just literally a centimetre short of being just straightforward. Pot the red, follow through for the black to the other corner pocket. So close to being perfect there.
16.
But what a pot that was in the yellow pocket to keep the break going. Because he must have had frustration building up. The fact he'd finished wrong side of the blue, then hit the yellow coming in out of bulk.
He might have done it again, yeah. He
22.
wanted to be straight on this, as Stephen said, just to roll it in, leave the black for the left corner. Still got options available, but you want to make it as easy as possible for yourself. So he's having to swing this around the angles to get on the blue again.
23.
Well, as I mentioned, the black doesn't go in the
28.
right corner, so needs another good shot to screw back for the blue, and we're right in line with him.
29.
Well, how well did he hit that? In fact, he hit it so well. He's finished up on the pink. Now, how's your luck, Judd?
$35. $36.
Surprised he didn't just play that dead weight for the black. Chose to go for blue, and he's well short. So the cue ball's doing a bit of mileage in this break. Needs another good positional shot here. Just found its way into the middle pocket.
41.
Just looking for one pinpoint positional shot, just to make this an automatic chance.
42.
And that'll do nicely.
Yeah, this was the shot. I mean,
49.
10 out of 10 for that, because he was out of position.
He's just looking whether he can get the cue ball past the black, the right side of the black, and still come off 2 cushions. Yeah, just managed to
50.
do that. Now, does he risk playing the cannon on the left side red of the didn't play the cannon, playing a nice little delicate little screw
57.
shot, and I think the bottom red of the 3 will go to left corner.
58.
There you see the red he's playing for now. It's been a brilliant visit to the table, this. He's not had perfect position of the cue ball, but
65.
just keeps potting balls. The red would just seem as the highlight.
Yeah, and he needed this.
66.
Because if Mark Selby got back to just 2 behind, we knew what we'd be in for. A real tough session with snooker, but he's only going to need 1 more frame, Judd. He'll still have to play well to get it. He's up against the toughest
73.
player in the game.
74. $81. 82. 87. 88.
He's going to have to do something special to get position on the red. It could be just 1 cushion, the bulk cushion, and check it back down the table.
Well, if he pots this
95.
red, I'll buy you a drink, Stephen.
Judd Trump. 95.
Yeah, you panicked there, Dennis, when you see that red go towards the middle pocket, but a fantastic break from Judd Trump, no century, but he reasserts his.
Judd Trump breaks off in what he's hoping will be his last break off in this quarter-final. Just looking for 1 more frame to get into the semi-final. Looked very assured this evening.
Thank you, Mark.
But he's up against one of the greatest match players ever. And make no mistake, this man will never give up.
can see this red. Second out from the right cushion to the right corner. I think I'd be tempted to go for it. Top spin. Take the cue ball back up the table. Well, obviously not, because he's... Once the referees have a look at where the cue ball is.
You can see enough of that. He would have a go at it if the red wasn't on the black spot, as he could leave that if he took the difficult one on. So he's not going to risk anything. Judd, he's going to wait till he gets a decent chance, and that has blocked all the safety escapes down the left side of the table. And the two reds there, the right side, are just a bit awkward to come back down that particular side of the table. But I think Mark can see enough of the shot that Judd potentially could have taken on.
One.
Wonderful piece of cueing.
Yeah, that was world class, that one. He knew if he missed that red, it's probably going to leave an opportunity for Judd.
8. 9. $16.
It goes without saying that Mark Selby's got to start scoring if he's going to get back into this match. He's not going to win it, winning frames in bits and pieces. He's got to try and put
17.
some pressure on Judd Trump. I think the red in between the main bunch and the black does go to the right corner. You can play it in such a way to bring maybe another red or two into play.
24. $25.
Well, it's been the story of his night, I'm afraid. Too many poor shots. Just didn't seem to get into the cue ball enough.
Yellow ball. Well, no miss.
He's not
Mark
going
Selby, 25.
anywhere, Mark.
Judd
He
Trump,
knows he'll be
4.
back in. Got to be a bit careful here if he misses the yellow this time. He'd be warned because the black's on.
Mark. Judd. Yellow ball.
That's better.
Can you please stop calling out during the frame? Thank you.
I mean, a few of Mark's supporters are trying to egg him on, but he, you know, when he's seen the red knock on, he said, "Come on, Mark!" And when Mark comes to the table, he can't see anything. The referee just asking them not to shout out. And I'm looking at the path. One of our top-class referees, Tatiana Williston, wife of the very talented Ben Williston. Now there is a gap to get to that red that's over the pocket, but it's not easy by any means. He's got a problem here. He's got a big problem. See that gap that he's pointing? You have to miss the red that's to the right of the pink spot. And if he happens to catch that red on the way past, he'll put Judd right in amongst them. That was some shot to miss the red, to get to hit the red. I mean, knocking it in was a bonus.
Yeah, this is, well, it's genius, really. He's the best I think there's ever been escaping from snookers. And that was, the target was caught on the black. Again, he knows that every mistake now can be his last in this match. Very brave.
Nine.
I mean, the blue he potted to beat Barry Hawkins in the deciding frame. He was hampered over the pink, and it's one of the best shots you'll ever see.
$14. 15. 20.
No, he's got 6 inches short there. Again, this is just pointing the tip of his cue there where he should have been.
$21. 27. 28.
Quite remarkable how he's carved this chance out for himself, because he was right bang in trouble. He was playing to just nestle onto the red that was over the right corner pocket. And have a look at this.
31.
Almost caught that other red. Just missed it by a fraction and finished up potting it.
32.
Well, Mark, you can see he hung his head there.
39.
He's 60 points ahead, but there's still a potential 67 remaining. Bit unlucky to finish in there.
Mark Selby, 39.
Now then, can he hit the one on the left side of the table to send it up onto the one that's over the pocket? He may have to play that shot with a bit of safety in mind. He'd be screwing the white across the table towards the baulk colours. But he's got to try and play this red that's near the middle pocket in such a way that he was trying to pot it and hopefully plant the other one in. He's looking at the one to the right. Now this is quite risky. He needs to get this. I think he's held the white to block that red that's near the corner pocket. Does this one pot into the middle, the one that's near the pink? Wow, what a shot this will be, because he'd come round the back of the black. He'll be on the black if this goes in, and it goes. No, too thick.
Just checking the scoreboard, making sure that this is frame ball, which it is.
1.
And that struggled in, but got enough of the pocket. Watch this. Pocket wanted to refuse it, but he just got enough of the pocket for it to stay. That may stop Judd Trump going back to the table.
8.
Yeah, it's 3 snookers needed. He just had a quick look at the scoreboard, Mark Selby.
Mark Selby, 8.
Judd nods to the referee and he concedes. So it was a frame that Mark Selby badly needed, and what a red he knocked in when he was snookered.
There'll certainly be no panic from Judd Trump, but he'll want to win this match sooner rather than later.
Could have played that safety a bit better. Don't want to be leaving these for his opponent. Where's the red going? It's safe. Seemed to hit that harder than he needed there.
Yes, there's not been a strength of either player tonight. the long game. Normally you'd hope to be around a sort of 65–70%, putting at least 2 out of every 3 long pots. And you see the speciality of Mark Selby. I think alongside John Higgins, one of the best doublers in the game. And this is such a tough pot, this black. Nah, that's brilliant.
And you know, I think that red at the back and to the left, as we show you the double again, it was a double to nothing, you could say, because he wasn't going to leave anything. But there is a red, I think, at the back of the pack that's available, but the angle he has on the blue, he may go straight into them. Got to be careful though, there's a potential plant on for the left corner. He's hit that beautifully.
If you ever want to learn how to play that shot, just rewind back and keep watching Mark Selby play that one there, because that was perfection. Just sense maybe a little spring in his step, Mark Selby. Those last 2 or 3 shots, the double, the brilliant pot in the black, the beautifully executed split.
15.
Just seems to have picked up the pace just ever so slightly.
His highest break in this match.
22.
It was a break of 60, made in frame 5.
23.
This could be a big one we're looking at here.
$30. $31. $38. $39. $44. $45.
Well, if any shot's going to give you confidence to spur you on for a comeback, this is it. I can't tell you how difficult that pot was from tight in the cushion. Again, was going to leave Judd Trump a chance should he have missed it.
50.
Like all the great players, his back's against the wall. He's finding a gear.
51.
But the thing is, he's doing it in style. He's doing it with one visit.
58.
Quite a tall lad, Mark, which comes in useful.
$59.
He's always had a wonderful temperament, this player.
$66. 67.
Round of applause. Tells you that's frame one. Can he make his first century of the evening?
75. $82. 83. $90. 91.
Well, this is just wonderful stuff we're watching here. But I'm with you. The key was that first black. Okay, he got the double, but the first black was superb. Okay,
98.
ran out of position here. It's going to be difficult to make the century. He's going to need an extended spider.
Which is?
Wonderful. Tucked up on the cushion. Had to get it because he was on the red. Now what does he need to get to this awkward shot?
Step ladders, I think.
Thank you. Mark Selby.
That's a shame because it was a wonderful break from
And
start to finish from Mark Selby. He pulls another frame back. Yeah, I said in the last frame at the beginning that Judd wouldn't be panicking yet, 5-2. But the way Mark Selby won that last frame, with just a little bit of, maybe not doubt, but just a little bit of hesitation in the back of his mind. A really impressive frame from Mark Selby. And that's something that tonight, I think I've not seen Mark Selby as many times hit the baulk colour from a safety shot. May have left Judd Trump, well, one of his signature shots. Straightish long red. Screw the cue ball back up the table.
Wow.
One.
What a pot. Not a favourable kiss on the green. The brown goes, but he's got to get up in amongst the red. But have a look at this for a bit of cueing. The white stops and then fizzes back. All about timing. Only a few players in the game can pull that off. But he needs another good one here. Is there a plant on?
5.
Surely not. Wow. Just going to the left of the pocket slightly. So he'd have to hit the first red on the pink side of it, which he's done.
6.
Well, what a chance now. But that opening pot was extraordinary.
Lovely little positional shot there, as well as playing the plant on the black nicely like this. There's the cue ball going far enough. Not for the red. To left corner.
13.
Couple of choices, neither straightforward in terms of position.
$14.
If he's got the angle, he could take the cue ball down the left side of the table. He could do it with the brown as well, of 3 cushions. Choice of 2 reds to the right corner. He'd love to be on the one to the left of the black. He's decided to come down the right-hand side of the table. And that's pretty good.
18.
If he can follow through for the black to the right corner, it's very good.
19.
Could that be the beginning of the end of this match? That excellent positional shot from the brown.
Yeah, and I go back to the opening red. That was an amazing piece of cueing from Judd Trump.
26. $27.
Oh, that's bounced a bit quicker than he intended. Yeah, he's just throwing his hands up as if to say, what happened there? It just means his next positional shot. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, when I hit the side cushion, it just seemed to get a quick bounce.
Yeah, it always looked pacey to me, though. Okay, you got the fast bounce of the second cushion, but you know, it always looked like a bit of pacing at the cue ball there.
He's switching hands, and he's a bit to do with the cue ball here. Never going to be easy
34.
playing with the opposite hand there. So the chance has slipped away to close the match out at this visit. Looks to be okay. I don't think he'll send a red over the left corner pocket if he gets a thinnish snick off this red. But just a little awkward using the spider. In fact, he didn't fancy heading back up the
Judd trump,
table, but he's
34.
handed the advantage to Mark Selby. Because he was using the spider, he didn't fancy taking that white up into the safety area. Now, can Mark Selby hide this cue ball? The yellow will be the target. Well, he's looking to see if he can see enough of the red next to the pink to maybe take it on and drop on the black, but that looks very, very tight. Did have a look at it though. Now there's two more reds that Judd's looking at. Surely not another plant. They're not far away, you know. Just going slightly to the left of the pocket, so he could do with hitting the one that's just to the left of the two to squeeze it into the pocket. If he plays it direct, I don't think he'll get it. It's so easy just to squeeze this offline with him being. See, he's now looking at the possibility of sending the other one onto it. This will be some shot if he pulls this off. No, just the safety, and it's not a good one. Needs the pink to come to his rescue, and I'm right down the line of the shot. You might be able to get to it with just a little trace of left-hand side.
One.
You were right down the line of the shot, and you could see the side take effect there. Worth another look. Watch the white just bend and create the potting angle.
Three.
Now, if he takes the red on to the left corner, he's going to cannon the other two, and the plant might go close to the right corner pocket. Got the potential of potting two reds here. Full stretch.
Four.
He's got to go in and out of bulk if he wants to get close position on the next red. Ah, you can't believe that. You cannot believe that.
10.
He's absolutely fuming.
Mark Selby, 10. One.
Oh, can you believe it? No reaction from Judd Trump at that. Red looked like it was going to stay right over the pocket. What a slice of good fortune that was.
Mark Selby, 1.
It might have looked a bit of a reckless shot from Mark Selby, but he got a good cue ball. But when the red came right round and dropped in the corner, let's have a look at this. He thought he could take the pot on with a little bit of safety in mind. There's a series of cannons that's come off here. And look at that little beauty dropping in. He returned the compliment. And one good shot on the yellow. He'd have a chance. And it's a pretty good chance.
3.
Because there's a few reds available before he'd have to play a cannon.
4.
Is it possible he could win this quarter-final with that fluke? It's on the cards.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Two players, both held 2 pots in a row,
10.
2 flukes.
$11.
Yeah, good shot, right side of the blue.
If he gets that one away that's near the pocket, clears the path for the one this side of the black. Doesn't want to be dead straight on this though. He's got a bit of angle to work with.
16.
So important to get the correct side of the black to get back to the red that he's just leaning over.
17.
And he's gone far enough, I think. What's the difference? 40, black 47. Just needs the one more red. And every chance that he is going to win this match with that fluke.
24.
Yeah, there'll be no heroics, I don't think, with position here.
25.
Making sure the red and the black will stop Mark Selby from continuing.
Judd Trump, 25.
Well, he will come back to the table, Mark Selby, but barring snookers, Judd Trump has got himself into the semi-final. $48 the difference, 43 on the table.